Hi, everyone. Welcome to the end of the week reading. Woohoo! So, I have no idea where we're going today with this. I really don't. And as you can tell, I've been busy and about. Anyway, so the vibe. Hi, I'm Holly. Most of you know that. If you don't, welcome. We have a great community here. So please feel free to leave comments, or everybody likes to check in on everybody, and it's heartwarming and it's much needed. So thank you all for picking up the slack while I've been sort of not. It's been a week, let's just say. So not bad. It hasn't been bad. Just interesting. So let's get to it. My name's Holly, a psychic medium, energy reader. That's what I am, what I do. And I use cards, both Oracle and Tarot, as a jumping off point to listen to the voice of spirit. I always recommend you listen to the voice of spirit. This is a general reading. You're an adult. You do you. You do whatever you want to do. So these are just suggestions and what I'm hearing from spirit. So I like to start with my coffee. It doesn't matter what time of day I'm filming this. So I like to start with coffee and a meaningful mug. And this one is just my go-to absolute. Let your light shine. Sometimes there's a lot of road rage. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. It is bad out there. So sometimes even when you don't feel like letting your light shine because you want to, do uncharitable things. Well, just remember, it will pass. It's not your life. It's not a reflection on you. It's someone who's in way too much of a hurry to get to Target to get their grocery bags or their garbage bags or whatever it is bags they're getting. I don't know. So anyway, let your light shine. When you let your light shine, everything else falls into place. Isn't that right, little baby? Oh, I've got a senior kitty and a little baby girl body getting ready to come up. Say hello. All right. All right, so that's going to be the energy. That's the energetic vibe and the current. Just let your light shine. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. And what I'm hearing about that is if you take things personally, then it becomes personal because it alters your mindset and your day. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I like that. All right. So anyway, yeah. Does that mean we're going to have something coming up about? No, just in general. All right. Okay. Good to know. That's why you let your light shine. I'm going to put this here so we can all see it. I may have another sip of that in a minute. All right. Let's jump into a reading. I have no idea. I feel like, is today going to be a little different? I think it might. I think today we're going to have an unusual reading of some kind or another. All right. Of course, they want me to use the deck that is buried under the microphone and all that stuff. Let me see if I can move this without making a big racket. Oh, okay. There we go. Pretty good. There we go. Oh, is there something else in here too that I forgot about? No. Okay. All right. So this is, hi, little baby, enormous box for just a normal size deck of cards, but it's really cool, and it's a nice box. Nice guidebook, too. It's all in color and pretty. It's the Forest of Enchantment Tarot. So we're going to have quite the elemental reading. All right. I always think of this deck as it's a little tricky because they have different suits and they call things differently, or things are just listed differently. Like, I think it's like spells instead of, I have no idea. Visions. Okay, so there's the regular arcana, and there's boons, which is the pentacles, visions, spells, challenges. Challenges are going to be swords. So, those are just, all right, let's just get into it. You know what? Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even really matter, really, because it's whatever spirit tells me, that's what I say. Isn't that right, little baby girl? All right. Now, you're so brave. You're not jumping down or anything. Wow, look at that cute girl. All right. So, What is the message for the collective? Mother and Father God, all that is right and holy, all that is of the light, the creator of all things, spirit guides and guardians, beloved elementals, archangels, ascended masters, protection team, please step into this space. Grant me the wisdom and the knowledge to know what to say to the collective. Help me to be a translator for spirit. All right, let's see where we're going. I hope it's fun. I hope it's a good one. What is the message for the collective that will carry them through the weekend as well? Oh dear. Oh, it landed right on the little girl's head. Okay, well, it's not like it hurt or anything. It just startled you, didn't it? Yeah, I know you're sniffing that card. I'm surprised you didn't smack it. Oh, I'm really surprised you didn't smack it. Got big change coming. All right, so this was the first one that jumped out and landed on my little girl's head and then on the floor. But it's not about her. She's healthy and fine. She just had a checkup at the vet not too long ago. This is one of the major arcana, and this is called the Black Shook, which is actually the death card. That is the death card. And so it's not, and don't get worried about it, it's not a literal death in this instance. I feel like this is exactly what my first instincts were. Change. Massive, massive change. I know my hair. Anyway. Okay. And then we have the Seeker of Boons. Oh, gosh. They get all creative with it. There's like the Seeker and then I forgot. There's a Seeker of Boons. Okay. So this is someone who is in the Pentacle suit. But look at this. She's moving very quietly. It's almost like I can hear someone saying, shh, be quiet. And I'm not sure why or why that fits into this. I very clearly heard someone being shushed, like tread lightly, tread softly, be quiet. Okay. It's the woods. It's just you and whatever spirits are there. But on the heels of the death card, help me out, Spirit, because something's going on here. What's going on? You're about to be witness to something. You're going to uncover something. So that is not a literal, shh, be quiet, but it's pay attention. Thank you, Spirit. So there is change coming because you're being cautioned to pay attention because you are about to be privy to information that you will only gather through witnessing, listening, and using your analytical abilities and your intuitive abilities to trust your gut. This is one of those instances where it feels like a secret's about to be exposed. And for someone, it's paternity. Wow. Okay. So for those of us well past those years, we don't have to worry about that. But if there's someone out there, it just come clean with it. Come clean, make your life easier, but be safe. If you're not safe doing that, then you do whatever you need to do. Okay? But I have a feeling for someone it has to do with paternity, and it could be even involving a teenager. Yeah, well, okay. Interesting. All right. The next one is the Five of Spells. That must be wands. Look at that. Okay, so this is an apprentice. Yeah, this must be the... this is an apprentice. This is someone who doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, I'm hearing paternity suit. Huh. Okay. So someone may be facing a paternity suit. And I specifically heard paternity suit. I mean, when a mother gives birth, you pretty much know who the mother is. Unless they, adopted an embryo or something. But pretty much, yeah. So it's a paternity suit of some kind. Someone has a child they don't know about who may actually be a teenager by now. Oh, my word. Woo. Oh, I've never been so glad not to be. Oh my word. Oh gosh, because yeah, that's I don't have kids. Taking care of a lot of kids, and I was legal guardian for a while, but no, I don't have any biological kids. So and this reading is making me really glad. All right, so someone is just finding out who, and I feel like it's the young adult or it's a teen or young adult. It's someone may not even be 20 yet, may just be 18 and legally able to either unlock records or something. But someone has found out about their paternity, and they are sweeping up and swooping in. They are coming in fast. They're coming in very fast, and there's going to be some kind of paternity suit about this. Wow. Someone already knows who it is and has been watching that person. They are young. Okay. Yeah, this is a young person who, not like super young, but a young adult, anywhere between like 16, no, it's about 17 or 18. I think that's pretty specific. Yeah, so I think the person is 17 to 18. All right, let's do this again. What do we need to know about this? What do we need to know? Child of visions. And that's a female child on this card. So it may be a female. But this child has the ability, this is a smart kid, young adult. And I do feel like, well, according to this, I don't know if it's female or male, quite honestly, but this is a very smart individual, probably smarter than the parents. And whomever we'll just say it, the father, because we don't know the biological father, he doesn't even know about this person yet. And she's watching, so it is a girl, she's watching him. And if he doesn't, if he's not up to snuff, if he is, she's really doing a deep dive, man, this girl is digging hard. She's good at it. She is really good at it. She's either going to do something, and she is right on the side of justice. So she's either going to be something in law enforcement or a lawyer or something along the line of, it's going to have the root of law in it. Okay, so something like that. Interesting. Oh, and it gets deeper than that. Someone else may know about this. Well, well, well. Chickens are coming home to roost somewhere. What all we got here? Let's see. Why do I keep feeling like there's someone else who knows about this? Who knows? Who knows about this? Okay, there may be some inkling. Whomever the father is may have some inkling that there may have been something that happened. May just flat out know and pretend like doesn't. I opened it to the middle, the Ten of Visions. Okay, happy family. So yeah, this was not so happy. This was, I think this father knows about this person, and I think the kid may have been adopted. May have been put up for adoption and adopted, so he didn't worry about it. This is not a nice person. This is someone who doesn't really want to take responsibility for a girl. Somebody else stepped in and adopted her. It's being exposed. So the biological father is about to be outed, possibly, because whomever this female is, who is the child, may decide, I don't want anything to do with that individual. the adoptive father has been nurturing, wonderful, incredible. And that's what has given her this backbone to say, I'm going to watch for a while and decide if I want to be in your life and if I want you in mine. So she's not running in with a big wound, a big daddy wound, saying, oh, I just want to be accepted. And I'm not saying that lightly or in a cavalier or a mocking way. I'm really not. My biological dad, and people think I don't know about it, but my biological dad died when I was really young, and the guy that I thought was my dad was very abusive. So I was actually really happy he wasn't the actual biological father. But, of course, no one would ever admit to it. Why is this coming up? Who is the person in the someone in the collective may know of this person. May know of the child, may know of the father. Huh. Okay. Interesting. This is all very interesting. All right. I think I'm supposed to use a different deck now. Let's look at the old style Lenormand. What is the message? Because you know what? If we don't even need to worry about what the biological father's issue is or the biological mother, because the biological mother is, I don't even know if that person's still alive. They may have had substance abuse issues. I kind of feel like that's the case. Yeah, they may have had substance abuse issues and may have even used during the pregnancy. I don't know if it was a voluntary adoption or if the child was taken away. Yeah, the mother's just almost like not even in the picture any longer. I don't even feel her energy around. The biological father. Girl, my advice would be to run. But I understand the need to know. Now, the adoptive father knows this is the case and is worried about her, but understands that she's going to do what she's going to do, and she is not just intellectually smart, she's emotionally smart. So she has both types of intelligence, including common sense. How and why, I don't know, because, man, I'm getting a real strong sense of the biological units, and, man, they were units. Those of you from the 80s will know. Know that reference. who were in high school at that point. All right, so let's look at let's get some advice for whomever this is from the old style Lenormand for the young person, this young female. What advice does Spirit have for her? Well, that just came right on up, and look at that, the stork. This is a single stork in its own nest. It's making its own nest. This person may be concerned about genetic issues or genetic traits that could come into question. And that might be part of it. Yeah, I feel like whatever issues this person does have, it's because of substance abuse on the part of both parents during conception. And the mother further along in the gestation. But the father was messed up too. They were both using. All right, what else we got here? Yeah, writer. I think she's going to choose to... She's gonna have to think long and hard about this. What is she gonna choose? Because that writer means she's writing toward the stork. So does that mean she wants to know? She may approach the family of the person. That's what it is. She doesn't want anything to do with that individual. She's getting a really good sense, and she's able to paint a picture in totality of that individual. But she does want to talk to the family of that person. She has no access to the family of her mother necessarily. There might be one aunt that she talks to, but or one person There's a sibling of her mother that she is loosely in communication with, but not very often. So she was able to get the information she needed, so she's not worried about that any longer. But she does feel like she has taken after the biological father more. So that's what she wants now. She just wants history. She just wants to know about herself. And then the birds came up. So there's going to be a whole lot of chatter about this. And she knows that. There's going to be a whole lot of gossip, a whole lot of chatter, and it's going to force her to walk away entirely, I think. Yeah. This card wanted to come out, didn't flip back in, the snake. And it's almost got that caduceus kind of or that pattern that has to do with the medical field. So there could be something to do with the medical field beyond even what she wants to know. But I feel like she knows that she has genetically taken on more of the traits of the biological father than the biological mother. The paternity suit could be to disclose records if this person, because the feeling I'm getting is that whomever the biological father is will deny this all day long and just flat out lie about it. So I have a feeling she may have to file some kind of suit to unlock legal records or get him to share them with her. She doesn't want anything from him. She doesn't want anything from him, but she's worried that he may then... There's something seedy and greedy going on here, and I don't know what it is, but there's something to do with money that's an issue. But at any rate, but not on her half. This is actually a really good human being. The female child of this horrible union is actually a really smart, really talented, really good human being. I like the feeling of this person a lot. But she wants the medical records. Just give her the medical records, how hard is that? Or the family history. But instead of it just being a caduceus, it is also beware. I have a feeling, and she knows. So she knows what she's walking into. I have a feeling that she's going to have to walk away without getting what she wants because she won't know what to trust. And if anything that she even hears is true. So, there you go. I knew this one was going to be different and interesting. We haven't had a story like that. I don't know if we've ever had a story like that. Or a reading. This isn't a story. I mean, it's a reading. This is a group of people's lives. This is for real. I can feel it, and I can feel their energy. The mother, I think, may have passed on, but I think she has resolved and she's transitioned fully. Because I just get this really soft feeling, but there's something about her head there was something, she had a problem with her head. Because I'm getting pain on this side. So I don't know if it was self-inflicted injury, if she had some kind of aneurysm, if she had, it was some kind of not medically, but it was recreational drug use that caused some problem in part of her brain. And she may have even been in a coma for a little bit. Anyway, but she's been gone for a very, very long time. A very long time. Not long after she was born, I think. Okay. Well, let's try to get something a little happy. The happy part is that is a well-adjusted, emotionally sound, extremely bright young woman. Good for her. I don't even know who this is, and I'm proud of her. But the best thing that could have happened to her was that she was put up for adoption. So whomever her adoptive parents were, they did an amazing job with this young woman. All right, this one. Oh, man. Okay, I get it. Stop. Ugh. Okay, it was not self-inflicted. There was some kind of wiring that went wrong and an aneurysm or a pop or something, but it was due to illegal drug use. I had to get that across, I guess. All right. So the card that jumped up on the side that would not go back in the deck. Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, color blue, wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. You know, you always think of this particular archangel with the sword and, you know, taking care of business and being a protector and all of that kind of thing. But this is also someone who, or a being of light, who is watching out for that young person, watching out for all that cannot watch out for themselves, is what I'm hearing. And I think that's wonderful. That really makes me happy. And it makes me, he's not going to let anything bad happen to her. All right. You know, that's a weird one to leave it on. But as someone who's had a whole lot of oddities with my paternity as well, I can say I'm on the side of this young woman. So, you know, at some point, yeah, this is just one incarnation of many, but there are still answers that I know people would like and that they seek. So, yeah. I'm happy for her that she has, I feel like she's going to have the answer she wants no matter what. All right, in the, yeah, I guess that's it. All right, no more. I don't have anything else. Except I'm going to get a drink of coffee in a minute. All right, everyone, be well, take care. I am sending you so much love and gratitude, so much. And even the horrible, the people who did not wish that child well, even they have perfect souls, and they will figure it out when they cross over. All right, everyone. Ow. All right, all right. I'm still getting a twinge back here. What is that about? Is there another spirit here then? Is there someone piggybacking on that one? Oh, yeah, there is. Unusual. All right, I need some help, please. I need the protection team, and I need Michael in here, please, because something's different about this one. I'll just do this with you all. This was not. Oh, something about the coma. Sometimes you get piggybacking energies that come in, you know. So there's someone who has been in a coma for a very long time who feels like a 15-year-old, but, you know, or a 12-year-old, 10-year-old, something like that, but is actually someone who had severe disabilities, and it limited the age to which they could emotionally and intellectually grow into becoming, but in reality, I think they're like in their 40s. Been in a coma for probably, well, gosh, so long that they have to. It's been a long time and it's bad. This person wants to go, but they don't know how to leave their body now, because normally if someone has a disability like that, they are surrounded and swept across. So they've got a whole team of people, but they just want to hear it. They want to hear it for themselves. So I'm telling you, honey, I'm telling you, you are gone. There's no coming back. Oh, and the people you love the most. You've got a grandmother in spirit. She was everything in the world to you, but she's gone now, but she will come take you across. She was more of a mother to you. One of your uncles is in spirit. Okay. Yeah, that's them. You got it. You can go. You don't have to stay here. All you have to do is say you're ready and take their hand, and they'll walk you right across. I promise you, they will walk you right into that bright, beautiful light. Yes, it glitters, and it's shimmering and glittery. It's beautiful, isn't it? She wants bouquets of roses. She wants to be welcomed like with a red carpet, like it's something fancy, like at the movies. And you got it. And the cheering crowd, you are beautiful. Hmm. Okay, she's gone. I'm sorry. She had the feeling of almost childlike exuberance. And the pain is completely gone. So here's your 101. If you know it's not yours, if you just let it go and ignore it, it could become yours if you're not careful. So, if you know it's not yours, just say, all right, where's this coming from? And then deal with it. And then help that being over. Oh, she wanted to be a movie star. She wanted to be a movie star, so the red carpet and the roses and there was glitter in the air even, and everybody was applauding as she went over, and she had this big fancy dress on. Oh my God. Thank you. Normally I keep it together. It's like you don't want a surgeon who breaks down in the middle of an open heart surgery. You just don't. You don't. So I can keep it together, and I understand the impact of it, but that one just, ooh. That one got to me. Okay, now we're ready. I'm sending you so much love and light. Embrace your life. Embrace the gifts you've been given. Embrace your cognitive health. Embrace whatever level of physical health you have. And we will talk soon.